Hi you guys. Okay, so for this week, week 6, you're going to be creating a graphic design portfolio online. So we're going to quickly go through all the requirements and then just show you how to do it. So some of the requirements are to have your name, your grade, Steel Canyon, and publication Spring 2020. You need to include every project that you created. So these are all of the projects that you guys created. You have to include every one of them. You need to include at least 3 comments from your classmates on your work. And you must include a text stating which piece or pieces you are most proud of and why. Lastly, you must include ideas for next year's yearbook. So this can include ideas for pages, themes, sidebars, etc. Even a cover if you really want to. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quick how to do it. So you guys are going to go to like a normal Google thing, and you're going to open up this little area and go down to Sites. It's going to bring up this. You're going to go to New Google Sites. So for mine, I just kind of went with this one. Actually, wait. I went with this one. So you guys can choose whichever one you want. It's easier to stick with the profile one. So I'm going to show you what I've got going on so far and how I add things. Okay, so when you pull it up, it has a picture here, but I just decided to put in my own picture. If you don't want to include a picture, you don't have to, but I'd really like to see your beautiful faces, so please put a picture in. Then I included my name. I have that I'm a 12th grader. I'm not a 12th grader. This is just to help you guys. Okay, so I'm a 12th grader, and then the school, and then the class that we took. Okay, so this is exactly what you would be doing. Then going down now, I have my graphic design work, so that encompasses the work that you guys must include. Oh, this is something else. So the work that you must include every project. Okay, so now we have the projects. This was week 1, this was week 2, and it also said you must include at least 3 comments from classmates. So I have Alexandra's comment about my home sweet home. I have Kalea's comment about my distance learning. The other thing it says is that it must include an area that you talk about, a work that you're most proudest of. So this is the work that I am the most proud of, and I stated it, and I stated why. I think it really shows off my work as a designer. So this is the work that I feel the most proudest of, and I put that in there. So let me show you how I did that. So you just go over to our classroom works. Okay, so you would go down to our slides. Here's all of our slides for the album cover. Then you would find your slide. This is my slide. Go over to File, and then you're going to go over to Download, and it says JPEG image current slide. So I'm on my slide. So I'm going to click that, and then it's going to download. I'm going to slide that over so that way I can then plop it in. Alright, so now I would be on, let's see, week 3, and it shows that week 3, what did we do week 3? Week 3 we did the Goodbye Seniors layout. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put in the Goodbye Seniors slideshow. This is mine. I'm going to adjust it to the way I like it. And then I'm going to say Goodbye Seniors layout. And I'm going to play with the text. So unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to really play with the text a whole lot. I think you have to just kind of stay with what you got. That's not a big deal because I'm not grading you guys on the way it all looks. I'm grading you on the content. So make sure you just have your content in there. And then I'm going to add in one more little quote from somebody, from what somebody had said about my work. So I would go over to the layouts, and then I would open it. And then I would go over here to the comments. I'm just going to find a comment. I'm going to copy it. Then go back over to my area and paste it. And then a little style thing that I wanted to do was just to put in, just to change the font. So I made this bold, and then I would make this italicized because it is a quote, and then done. Okay, so that's all you really have to do as far as that goes. It's just a lot of copy and pasting, but it's just good to have all of your work in one location. So make sure you do that, okay? So that's one of the things you're doing. I would keep going on this for every single one, okay? So the exact same layout that I did, I would keep going. Then the next thing I did, you guys, is I added in a divider. So these are where you get your stuff, okay? So here's your text box. Here's a place to put in images. Embedding, you don't really have to embed anything because we didn't make anything like that. But for images, you would just go like this. If you click on it, it adds it down to the bottom. Oh wait, okay, we'll do this one. Adds it down to the bottom, and then you can move it by clicking on this, and you can move it up, okay? So that's how you would do that. Easy peasy. Then for adding a divider, which is what this is a divider. Click on divider, adds it here, and then you move it. Okay? I don't need two dividers there, so I'm going to delete it. You can also play with this styling. You can duplicate it if you need to. Just kind of play around, you guys. These are what they've got. If you want to upload an image and like really get creative, you're able to do that too. But let me get back to where we were at. So, okay, so that's what I did for all of those. Now we're on to the ideas for the 2021 yearbook. So, this is where you guys are putting in anything that you guys would like to see, possibly give some feedback to the 2021 yearbook, okay? So this is a cover idea I had, and I just found the image on Pinterest, actually. I love Pinterest, so will type in ideas for covers or ideas for digital learning or whatever it may be, and then different covers can come up. You can also type in movie posters. You can type in wherever your inspiration might lie. Maybe it's a magazine cover, whatever. Okay. Then find kind of a concept image. So I like the idea of like digital. And so I found triangles that I felt like also kind of went along with my theme for the cover idea. And then I was thinking about what are some ideas that would be really, really cool to kind of capture for pages. So I found this is another Pinterest article that said 13 hobbies that will reduce anxiety and make you feel better. So what are some new hobbies then that people are taking up in order to make them feel better? So I figured that would be kind of a fun page. And then a sidebar would be like, how are you staying connected to your friends and family? Okay, so that's my ideas. Those are my concepts, and that's how I showed them. That's exactly what you guys can do or what you really need to do. It's not super intensive. Just kind of getting your ideas out there. So I'm going to delete this. And that's really all you're doing, you guys, okay? That's the portfolio. Once you've completed that, then you're going to push publish. So that's the web address. That's what people are going to see. Publish. All right. So I would like to view my published work. Then I'm going to select the URL address, yeah. And I'm going to go over back to our Google Classroom. I'm going to select this, and then there'd be an option to put in the comments, and that's where you guys would put in your comment, okay? You're going to copy and paste your URL address, your girl address to the comments here, okay? And that way we'll be able to click on them and see them and enjoy your work, okay? So that's one of the things that you guys are going to be doing. The very last thing that you're going to be doing for this class is you're going to create, you're going to fill out this distance learning feedback for publications, okay? So you're going to go through and you're going to answer all the questions. Please answer them honestly, you guys. And then there's this area for next, okay? So you're going to go through and you're going to answer all of these questions Oh, it wouldn't let me do next. But there's another area. I think I can look at it here. Oh yeah, because that's where I'm working on it. So there's another area, you guys, for distance learning feedback for all of your classes. Okay, so this information is going to be used to better help you guys. If we have to do distance learning next year, we're really praying that we don't. But if we do, we want to make sure that your distance learning experience is fantastic and is better than this one, because this one, of course, was very patchy, and us just trying to make sure that we had something to put together for you guys during this crazy time. So we want to make sure that our distance learning can be the best it possibly can be to really support and guide you guys at all times. So if you could also fill this out and give us that feedback, we'd really appreciate it. This is a graded thing, so please, please, please do it, okay? Overall, all of the assignments altogether are worth 100 points. That's the biggest, that's the most points that we've had, so please fill this out. This is not a super hard assignment for you guys to do. It just takes a little time and a little effort, okay? So take some time and do it. All right, that's it. That's the spiel. Okay, bye guys.